What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're back on the TapTap server, as you guys will notice by the commas and decimal. Wait, I don't understand. That's a very weird syntax. I just realized they had the point in for what? So that's 2,506,620,000. Man, that's just weird syntax for writing the gold. They should just replace the M with a B when you get to a certain point and move stuff over. Anyway, that's a little pet peeve of mine for the decimals. I did notice the decimals in a lot of different places though, because if you come on over to like Free Team Arena, the teams actually have like the powers are easier to read now, which is good. I like that. That's actually awesome. It does make it, especially when you're going through PvP battles, sometimes it looks like a team might be like a stronger power than they are, but they're not, and commas can make all the difference in the world, I guess. So that's cool. That's number one. Number two is we actually missed some stuff the other day when we were talking about the addition of more treasure train arcane jewelries. Some of them I clicked on one of them and I didn't even notice it in the video, but there's one called the Forest Antlers. Basic attribute bonuses, fixed HP and attack, and crit damage increased in Void Vortex. Well, I did not realize it at all while I was clicking through things, but if you come to the reward structure here, you actually generate them based on what you clear, which is interesting. The thing is, you have to be in Dominator, and I should say you have to be in Dominator, and you have to beat at least one planet in Dominator every time Void Vortex opens to start accumulating these. Now, if you've already cleared Dominator, you're just smashing it. You're getting, what, 6 of these per week at a minimum, upwards of, I mean, if you're getting 6 chests, you could technically get 60 a week. So you're gonna get either 6 or 60 or somewhere in between, depending on your godly RNG. So this one is gonna give you more crit damage in Vortex, which I guess is cool. Crit damages are, and I wish it would have been like damage reduction or something like speed, because speed is important in Dominator. But that is something to remember, that this Immortal Totem is here, and I totally missed it, which got me thinking, well, are there other ones on this list that might come from other locations? We got this one here that's from Realms Gate. I'm wondering if you can farm shards in Realms Gate at a certain difficulty. Sadly though, we're only in very low difficulties on this account, so we can't really test this out unless... Yeah, I mean, we don't really have the energy or anything to actually do any of these things. It doesn't look like you can get them in the mine either. So, like, it could be one of those things that you need to be in, like, level 120 or higher to get through. I'm hoping that's where we're going to get a lot of these, is through the actual gameplays. Of course, this one we can get through the Sea Land that we saw the other day, giving you additional speed. This one here is in Tower Dreams. Again, maybe you have a chance to get some of these based on the difficulty you're clearing, which I would imagine is probably difficulty depth 10 or higher. We have this one from Aspen Dungeon, the God's Blessing Necklace. Now, again, it's probably going to come from Aspen Dungeon here. Sadly, though, I can't see if it's like something that they're just going to add to the purchases, because, well, I'm only in Purgatory 1, and the chances of me beating any of these waves is like 0 at this chance. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. There's no way I can even clear a single wave to see if we get lucky and actually have it pop up. It's just not going to happen. So, not going to get that there. That's my best guess, though, is that it is going... Wow, we're actually in the top 50. My best guess is they're going to be pop-up purchases, or maybe just things you get as you go through the battle. That would be cool if that is how they actually implement it, because it does seem like a lot of these are implemented in that fashion. This one, no clue how we're going to get that one. This one is the one that you can farm through interdimensional arena ranking, so that makes sense. And then this one, Force War. Again, I wish Force War was open so we can take a look at that. Same with Starland Arena. Neither of them are open right now, and sadly, you can't actually look at the Starland Arena marketplace, the store, when it's not open, which is very, very frustrating. Beyond that, I want to take a look at the lower tier ones. So, fixed stats, fixed. No, oh wait, we're already through the bottom. Good lord. So what do you guys think about this? My guess is there has to be a way to get them through Realms Gate to get shards. My guess is you get shards of this one here Maybe it's at max. Maybe you have to be farming 140. I have no clue. This one, obviously, we've already got some with Sealand. Tower Dream, again, it's gonna have to come down to those nightmare stages. We can probably check that tonight to see if it's something. Aspen Dungeon, we just can't make enough progress here. I'm hoping this comes to live on Android and iOS very, very quickly. And there's other ones like this that I don't know where they come from, because there's no description or anything. And if we continue to look at the carriage here and look at the chances, there's still only these 3 sections. They did not add the 4th section as quote unquote summonable, so this is interesting. And then of course this one is only for this specific one, so I don't know where they're going to be coming from, but it does seem like they're going to be coming from dedicated game modes. A little bit of a deviation on this one. I'm always interested to see what's going on TapTap, but the highest copy is kind of crazy. I mean, you got to realize there's difference of incomes and stuff like that around the world, but there's also a difference of income for China and everything, what they're allowed or what you can spend on games and stuff. Is pretty crazy to see that the top hero copy actually purchased on TapTap is a Tix. I'm wondering if this went to like a very early game whale and decided to just go crazy. A lot of people on here buy anonymously, it looks like, too. Man, how affordable would this be if we could be on the TapTap servers? That's something I always like to look at. But I just thought that was funny, because I'm just kind of going around checking everything before we close out our TapTap video, and I was like, you know what? I really need to share this one. Look at that, a lot of hot biddings. Everybody's going for Tix copies, and maybe it's just because people are more in the early game on a server like this or something, but like, I don't know. That's pretty interesting. So wrapping this up, we'll have to see what happens. I'm going to try to go into Tower of Dreams here soon. I don't know if we're going to be able to smash through this, though, honestly. It might be something that's possible on this account. We'll just have to see. Honestly, we could try, just like, but like, a lot of these are going to be very difficult stages for how weak this account is. We really need to just convert and make an Eloise, because if we make an Eloise on this account, we can get a lot of progress. The problem is we're going to have to actually start playing this account to make that progress. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.